Everyone, we're back. I want to make sure that I'm staying live. We've had some difficulties with it, so I'm kind of just checking it on my phone, make sure that we're going to be staying live here. But here we are, we're back in Project Zomboid once again. Something that we need to do. What time is it? Oh, Jesus, late at night. I say first thing we do, something we haven't done in a while. Let's go milk our cows, because that's what we're all about here on the Canadian Retro channel, making sure those cows get nicely milked. They were supposed to give birth, but unfortunately, uh, that never happened. I think what happened was they got spooked and that resetted their pregnancy. It's unfortunate. So we're hoping that we can get it going on. And I'm going to have to find myself another bull because I don't know where the Holstein bull went. It's somewhere in the world, but we don't know where. So that's sort of the first step. Make sure we're getting all the goodies we need and that we're still sitting here live. That's kind of what we want to be checking. So in case you haven't been paying attention or my streams have been dropping, we have built, and you can't see it right now, but onto the sort of east side, I guess, if you were going to look at directionally where we're facing, if that's sort of north, we built a garage. We haven't got anything really in our garage yet, so we still need to get that going on. But yeah. What happened when the cows got spooked is my entire supply of milk was absolutely destroyed. So there's that. So we're going to start that all over again. Luckily, these produce lots and lots of milk. So it's not that big of a deal. You can see that in the game we are already into February. We kind of blasted through the last month. I think that was partially from me playing a lot over the course of the weekend. So, that's alright. Don't think we need to grab all 3 buckets. It's a little bit crazy. Let's see, on the ground that it had rained recently, and we've got nice full troughs. I don't know what 179 means, but they can eat the grass and whatnot around here. That's no problem. Like, let's check out our animal here. Calm, well fed, not thirsty, ready for milking, obviously, but not pregnant. It's really unfortunate. I think the Frights got rid of their pregnancy. They were pregnant. At least I think 2 of them were. For sure, one of them was. So. These are the great milk producers, these Holstein cows right here. If you're looking for a cow, the Holstein cow is the one. I think that one's done, but we can double check it. Nope. Now it says udder small. It said ready for milking. Now it's udder small. They always don't seem to get the last little bit out of them. You gotta kind of do that on your own. I decided to put these barrels in here if they get spooked again, which shouldn't happen, but liquid and add the liquid from the cow's milk. Alright, so we got one down, which is this one sitting right in here, unless they switched positions. We got two more to go. This is a great way, by the way, to get resources at night. While you're waiting for the sunrise to come up, just to make a little sleeper for yourself out there. So we're still streaming just quite well here on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, please move over to YouTube or to Kick, because it would seem to me that Twitch is acting like a slideshow, and I cannot figure out why. So if you'd like to help me figure out why, that would be great. If you have any advice, you're watching this on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to go check out Twitch, see what's going on, maybe you have some suggestions for me in the settings. I've tried what videos have suggested, I've tried what chat suggested, and none of it seems to work. So I don't know why suddenly Twitch has been twitchy like that, but it is. So if you'd like to check it out, please make sure you head on over to YouTube or to Kick, and we can do that from there. I should go actually check on my other cow. I have an Angus cow that was upset and destroying things and destroyed this wall right in front of me. And see that if it's calmed down, because it has been a few days, so it might be calm out there. If not, I'll try to give it a pet and see if it'll calm down. But it did, I think it was that one or the bull kind of injured me, so... Because they were freaked out by Zeds that respawned in the area. And it sort of broke out of here, and I tried to bring it back in, and it like, destroyed everything in its path. So, yeah. Something to consider anyways. But we are going to take another look when the sun goes up. We need a couple of things we need to accomplish. We need to get lights for our garage, because I tried to get some string lights in there that looked pretty interesting. I thought, oh, that would be cool if they could light it up, and they didn't work at all. Always seems to miss the last squirt out of them there. They kind of get bored and walk away or something, I don't know. But you still got lots in you, so keep it coming, friends. But these Holsteins are the ones that give you milk, and milk is the champion of... I always carry 2 cartons on me. They'll last me, through a day of hunger. And they will solve some of your thirst, not all of it, some of it. See, I keep these cows separate from these ones. Reason for that is what I'm trying to do is to keep these purebred Holstein cows. I don't want them crossbreeding and making some weird kind of cow that I don't, want. I want to be able to get lots of milk from these Holsteins. So that's more of my experimental area. And maybe if we find another Holstein cow, we can put it in there and just see what happens. And see what the mix is. But I think they do like cross breed. Unfortunately, I've never seen anything like that happen. I've seen calves before in fields, but I've never seen one born, from here. So we'll give her a little pet. keep going. So it seems like we're doing well at streaming on YouTube, but it does drop off usually around the 10 to 15 minute mark in the last few times I've done this, which is kind of weird. So I'm going to kind of ensure that, you know, that is not the case. So we should have, what, somewhere in the order of 50, perhaps, milk in here. Let's just double check now. We're getting, just from one milking, we're already up to 54 liters, so it's alright. We had that at 600 until the cows or bull destroyed it. And which one is the one that needs to be milked? Not you. You. And I am gaining in animal care. I'm on the last level of animal care. You could believe that. From all the epic amounts of milking I've been doing. Nomeo here is watching over everybody. Thank you for that, sir. And your wonderful work. Now, milking does take a long time, so you just have to be patient and kind of go with it. In the meantime, while that's happening, let's go look at our stats here. See how we're doing. We have very little to do with guns, because we're not really a guns kind of guy. We haven't done any of these really at all. Maybe a little bit of long blunt, but not much. Maintenance is decent. But we've basically been focused on short blunt, so we're up to level 7. Working on level 7. That's pretty good. Carpentry we maxed out a long time before we even built that. We did max that out, just building all this kind of stuff. This and that. Electrical, doing pretty good. That literally is from taking apart watches. So we're almost what's that? It's you know, like 375, so we're 325. We're a little shy of like halfway through that level. So that's pretty decent right there. Just from doing that. Mechanics is something that we really want to work on. That's why we're setting up the shop. We can get that going on, as well as welding. Welding is a huge one that we do want to work on as well. The problem is the amount of propane that you go through. It's quite a bit. Animal care, obviously, we talked about before. Are you done? Done. Strength, I think it just kind of goes up from doing stuff, to be honest. First aid, that's just from injuries and bandages, where I've gotten so far. And foraging, looking around for keys, and I generally find other things that give me points. So we haven't really like mastered everything there at all whatsoever. We just kind of play the game. We let it sort of happen as it happens. But again, now we're up to probably over 60 liters. So that's good. We'll head on over, check out these other cows. You'll notice they won't give us nearly as much in the way of milk as these other ones. So let's see. This cow doesn't even have anything going on for it. So there's that. What about this one? I think it's just need a baby first. So it's not really mating season. Let's see, some odd days. No. Not in mating season, so that's not really going to happen So these are just sort of mundane animals right now. They're not doing too much. But we're going to also head over and see how our other cow's doing. Our other Angus one. It might be time to bring it back over. Place item. And the other one. I always put these on the shelf or the table, just looks good, you know. Alright, let's see, head out there. And we'll see. This is a little bugged, at least from my perspective, a little bugged. Alright, let's head on over and we'll just see here. At least it's not as cold out, although I am just slightly chilly, but it is late at night, so... Angus cow and an Angus bull are here, and there's another Angus cow somewhere out there. Kind of wandered off, so I will go look for that one as well, but calm. Okay, so that one's a calm one. Huh? Alright, that hasn't worked. It thinks that the battery is